Sabrina opened Friday night with like the craziest set. Like not well, I mean, her music was fantastic, but I mean like actual visual set. Like there was so many props and dancers and different locations she was like somehow in, and it was kind of like a journey through the decades and like her in different outfits, and it was like very thought out, very planned, rehearsed, very intense.
That's cool.
And everyone was loving it. They were so excited. Everyone was having a great time. Very cool. The next night was Justin Bieber.
Right.
Justin Bieber had this like gray mound on stage. And it was just him in a hoodie walking around it, singing his songs. And then at one point he pulls up his laptop and was going through YouTube and pulling up his old music videos.
And like
singing,
showing them?
And karaokeing with his old self.
Over his old songs?
Yes, correct.
What?
Yeah. And then at the end, he brought out McGee and Dijon. But besides that,
what did they do?
They played some of his songs.
Like they could plug in and stuff.
Yes. But the entire set was, he had a wireless mic, his laptop, an HDMI cable out of his laptop, and that was it.
What?
That was it. That was all he had. Yeah.
Dude, what?
Yes. It was crazy. Yeah.
Did people like that?
So here's where it's getting a little dicey. Half the people that are, usually it's the J Beeb stans, right? They're like, he was the original YouTube kid. Like, this makes sense. This feels like a full circle moment for him. Blah, blah, blah. That's what they're saying. Okay. They're like, if anyone's going to do this kind of thing, it would be Justin Bieber. The other half is like, we all just watched Sabrina last night and now we get this shit. This is crazy.
Dude, it's
it's very divided.
I mean, I could see feeling not betrayed, but like what the fuck?
Yes.
Dude, I paid for night 2.
Yep.
And this is what I get? Like,
right. It was,
I could have seen Sabrina last night,
right,
and I'm watching YouTube right now.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy.
It was nuts. So Sam and I watched, we didn't even finish his set because I was like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Like, it was so boring. We watched Sabrina's whole set and we watched Justin Bieber the next morning. So we didn't even stay up to watch because it's Pacific time.
Sure.
So like we didn't stay up to watch him. And I'm glad we didn't, because it was like, he sounded great singing wise. And I do I love Swag, the album. He played so many songs from it.
Nice. Okay,
which I
cool.
do like. But if we're talking performance, Coachella, right? Like Coachella is supposed to be where you go all out. Like,
oh yeah.
Like we've talked about Gaga, right? At Coachella. Sabrina went all out. Beyonce is the one that kind of made Coachella what it is. Like, to go up there and do that is insane to me. I'm like, that's nuts. It's not like that's your own show. Like, this is Coach. I don't know. It's different to me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I mean, given that context, it almost seems like this is very purposeful. I'm almost understanding what they're saying, like the other half. Because like, if that's the context, to show up and be super minimalistic and like almost like seeming lazy about it is like very like counterculture. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which in its own way is kind of cool. But like,
definitely. Yeah.
You got to pull it off.
Bieber.
But you got to pull it off.
Right. I feel like he's just so, what's the word?
Contrarian.
Yes, he's contrarian. Yeah. He's a curmudgeon.
Yeah.
It's just really annoying sometimes. It's like he refuses to, like, he seemed like he was having fun. I'll give him that. Like, he didn't seem like he was being a douchebag up there, really mad that he was there. Like, it felt like he was enjoying performing. But it was just so crazy to me. I'm like, you have to be so different from everybody that you do nothing. And the only hits he played was he would play part of a clip, like hit the first verse and a chorus of his hit on YouTube, sing along to it, pause it, and is like, oh, I didn't realize you guys knew that one, haha, and then go to the next one. And he would just like keep cycling through his hits for maybe 15 minutes of the set. And then he went back into the Swag stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, 15 minutes, it's a little long, but like, he didn't finish the songs that he would start?
No, everything was only like half of the song. He didn't do any of his hits all the way through.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, now I'm thinking about it. Now you're like at Coachella. Like, these aren't definitely like his fans. It's not like everybody came just for him necessarily.
Not necessarily, but I do think it's
Mostly.
Because like in my mind, like at least I don't know if this is true, but the Strokes played right before him. I'm assuming all the Strokes fans left.
Yes, probably.
after they played, because Justin Bieber was next.
Yeah.
And I know he's been like so wanting to get away from the whole pop star of it all, like being a famous person. He literally hates it. You know how he like is always in the media yelling at people or whatever. So like him doing this to me was like, I don't know. It felt like he was purposefully trying to separate himself from that.
Okay. I mean, like, that's interesting, but it does feel like it was just fan service.
Yeah.
In a way. But I guess if, like...
I don't know, but if it was fan service, though, he would have choreo, like, played the full hits. Like, he was really anti playing all the hits. But his management was probably like, you fucking have to. Like, you have no choice. But again, like, he hasn't performed in years. His last tour, he had to cancel because he, like, I think overdosed or something like that. Like he was having like a drug problem or a drinking problem. So he had to like he had to cancel his entire tour, and all the tickets had been sold already. And like,
oh my God,
yeah, it was crazy.
What a nightmare.
Right. So like, I don't know.
Okay.
But he seemed happier than he has previously performing, but it's been like pre-COVID was, I think, his last show. I think.
Well, that, and he played was that the Grammys?
Yes. Yeah. He played at the Grammys.
Was it maybe last year?
That was this year.
That was this year?
This year, yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool, but it sounds like similar kind of energy.
Yes, except he wasn't playing guitar, which I mean he barely did that time.
Yeah.
But no, it's just him on stage alone with a little table like he had at the Grammys with his laptop on it, and that was it. And it was basically karaoke because there was no band. It was just but I don't know. There's no band.
I'm kind of torn. I can't tell if I think it's like lazy and like, but I guess I didn't see it, but just based on what you're saying, lazy or iconic, because I feel like things like that could go either way.
Yeah, it really is divided. Like from what I've seen, it's like half the people are, and it's not even all of his diehard fans. It's like people that are like, he is the original internet kid. Like he should be allowed to do this. But again, it was such a small part of his show that I'm like, yeah, it is kind of crazy that he was doing it. But like he played all of basically his whole new album. Like,
yeah,
you know.
So if he did that, I mean, that's cool.
And I think that's what he wanted. You know, he has this new sound now that he's doing, and he wanted to do that. Like he put out an album for a reason.
And he's going for this minimal thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. And I don't think he's going to tour from what I am gathering.
Weird.
So
Maybe
he does something different next weekend. I don't know.
He's playing again?
Because it's a 2-weekend thing.
Oh, okay.
So he's this Saturday as well. He has another set.
Something tells me he's going to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to do the exact same thing. If he doesn't, huge. Good for him.
Well, then I'd be way more pissed off. I
really?
saw the first night.
Yeah. Sam was telling me this, which I didn't know, that apparently weekend 2 is bigger always. Like she says that people that go to Coachella view weekend 1 as like a test. And then weekend 2 is the weekend where like they bring out all the famous people. They bring out like more guests and stuff like that.
That's the main event.
So maybe he does something different. I don't know.
But it's the same headliners
yes.
as the first weekend.
Yes. Same headliners.
That is, I guess I don't really know much about Coachella. That's so weird.
It does seem strange to me. Yeah, I don't really know. But yeah, they have 2 weekends. It's the same lineup. Sometimes they add people for the second one, or like the smaller artists. Sometimes they change.
Right. That makes sense.
But usually the headliner's the same. They get 2 shows.